Hello everyone! We're heading to Alaska. So how did this all come about? Back in May when I was leaving, Ilya suggested that we all take a trip to Alaska together. I thought, wow, that sounds amazing, let's do it. Eventually we discovered that Katrine was organizing a tour, and I'll probably leave links below for those interested. You never know who else might want to join us, so why not share the info? Just to clarify, this isn't an advertisement. When we learned that the tour cost $3,500, everyone started to back out, except for me. I spoke with Evelina, my friend, and asked, do you think this is a good idea? She replied, you'll regret if you don't go. And in the end, everyone else decided to join me too.
Да-да, 3500, что, охуели, блядь. Я что, блядь, деньги сру, блядь, здесь или...
What are we going to bring? Katrine sent us a list of essentials in our group chat. I went a bit overboard in Moscow, buying everything I might need for the trip. I got these amazing trekking boots. It's the investment for the future, I'll definitely use them again. Then of course I get thermal underwear. I bought 2 sets for myself, they are lightweight yet warm. I have leggings and a top, and together they cost around $700. Just one fleece jacket from Jack Wolfskin. Next up I have this awesome jacket from Fjallraven, the same folks who make Kanken backpacks. It's a fantastic jacket with the finger holes for added comfort. Then there is a Jack Wolfskin jacket which I brought just in case. If one layer isn't warm enough, I can always put on other. I also packed waterproof mittens from Salomon, lined with fur for extra warmth. And I have 100 waterproof pants, check them out. With this huge strange bag I traveled through Bulgaria, Germany, Amsterdam and Switzerland. With this gear before finally arriving in Los Angeles. Honestly, I could just rent out my gear to friends at this point. It's unlikely they'll take us back, considering we'll be stuck together for 10 whole days in an RV. Yes, that's right, the RV. Just picture it, we'll be staring into each other's eyes for a decade or, 10 days. So what awaits us? God only knows. Honestly, it's kind of exciting. Imagine that we'll be charging all our phones and our gadgets. Dash's Dyson hairdryer. The car will run out of charge in an hour. Fun fact, by the way, remember how I mentioned I was preparing for a bear encounter, learning how to behave and all that? Yep, that was for this trip. We'll be seeing bears just a few meters away. I mean, I'm scared as hell. What a rush. Speaking of adventures, Katrine sent us a lovely message. I love this. Pancakes with fresh blueberries. But just imagine, what if instead of blueberries they served wolfberries? Now that will be a breakfast adventure. So we've already gathered with the crew. Muslim just brought me here. This is his car. Yeah, Muslim passed his driver's test. What's that smell, by the way?
Жопой.
Чьей? Ильи или Даши?
Не Ильи и Даши. Значит, смешанный запах жопы.
Are you ready? I'm not mentally ready at all. I'm scared. I'm afraid of being out of mobile communication. And basically I'm scared. There are 4 of us. We're gonna fucking kill each other, I think. Important point. We were warned that it was best not to bring any suitcases with us. You'll see why later.
Вот такую сумку взять. Гламур. Блонд, гламур.
Это сумка для кошки, блядь.
Муслим, а ты готов?
Нет, я вот сейчас собираюсь.
Не, я имею в виду морально.
Морально нет, точно не готов.
Рассказывай именно, что ты думаешь. А ты думаешь, на самом деле, очень плохо. Муслим все эти дни жалуется, что ему там не понравится, что будут пиздец какие условия.
Понос, блядь, что
ему...
золотуха,
да.
1 туалет на 5 человек.
Так и будет.
Хуй нихуя связи не
Вот.
будет.
Guys, I'm about to try some really delicious things. We have 2 of these cakes here, carrot cake, carrot flavor, and the chocolate cake, just regular chocolate cake. We had them in Hawaii, but we got lemon or something. They say these are like the top ones. They go viral hard in the American TikTok. Carrot cake is very good.
Chocolate cake.
I'm such a snitch, a cake thief.
The second one.
It's like a non-store-bought cake. It's very good. Well, we shall get going. And the first thing we do at the airport is pay for our valise. It's $35. We pass all the controls and Ilya and I start nervously pulling out our passports. Muslim says, what passport? Maybe you'll show them the vaccination. Okay, we'll show. Guys, look at the eagle. I enjoyed the flight very much, and given that it cost only $150, nice. And the flight just kind of flew by unnoticed. It was like, not 5 hours, but 3. I want to show the woman pita. By the way, here we were all told there's a village there. There'll be igloos standing in the middle of the snow. No, it's a nice airport, it's great.
Да. Время 2 часа ночи, такси стоит всего 18 баксов до отеля. Это шикарно, давайте здесь оставаться жить. Мы в Роллс-Ройсе, даже в LA такого не существует. Вот потолок.
Даже сзади, ёбаный рот. Я думала, вот это школьный.
Вот это да, школьная пицца.
Look at the kind of animals we might see here. What do you think? That's badass, but honestly, I'm not feeling it. Let's practice. Workout time.
Пока что только дедов приманила.
Да, нужно петь песенку и отходить назад.
А с волком, подожди.
А с волком
Ilya, what will happen if you see a wolf like that on the street?
Я вот смотрю на этого волка, если я его вижу, я сразу представлю Юлю, сидящую на диване. В Лос-Анджелесе. Юля просто в чат наш написала, что я буду лежать все 2 недели на кровати.
Ilya, this is terrifying. I don't want to meet him.
А почему?
I don't know. Looks like he doesn't want to be friends with me. First we check into a hotel and the welcome drink can be taken like this.
Ilya!
Eggs!
Яйца.
Look at these sexy yogurts.
Смотрите, какой сок. 100% orange juice.
Сегодня выжимали.
Я вечно в туалете.
But I like it. It's nice.
Да не, хороший.
There's even a face light. The quick change of minds. It's an awkward bathroom. No, it's good. Listen, that's it. It's 3 a.m. now, 2:28 by the way. Time to sleep. So guys, we were just laughing our asses off like usual. Look at Muslim how he's smiling, like we just won the lottery. His teeth are shining. And then, out of nowhere, there's this loud knock on the door. I said, imagine that we'll open it and there will be people like us just chilling on the bed. Can you believe it? And like, are you joking? We're sleeping.
Прикинь, как они наши звуки вообще переводят.
Блядь, сейчас они придут и тебе...
They will explain you very clearly. The guy told us for a fee of $270 we can go to this place on airplane.
От 276 до 600 баксов. Можно покататься на вот таком параплане.
На самолете.
От 2 сколько?
276 до 600.
Why the hell is the price from 200 to 700? If it's 300, I'll fly. The price is like some will have the parachute, some don't.
Блин, выглядит...
Muslim, will you fly?
Я, ну, как будто бы, знаешь, надо рискнуть, да?
Yeah, I agree.
Рискнуть
Я
за
согласна.
$200.
Илюш.
You're bitches. I have to fly. It's so nice here, Ilya, right?
Очень мило.
I like being here. It reminds me of Japan, like the calm atmosphere. If there were no homeless people, it would be just like Japan. We went looking for breakfast, but our first 3 attempts at different places were a bust. Here's the kicker. They only serve breakfast in this cafe twice a week, on Saturday and on Sunday. In the other cafe we wanted to hit, it's Tuesdays and Thursdays. What's up with that? Do people not eat breakfast on other days? Thank goodness we found this amazing pancake house with crepes for every taste. Check this out. They had interesting toppings like cheesecake, Snickers, and an Alaskan style pancake that I got. We accidentally got blueberry cheesecake instead of strawberry cheesecake, and they just gave it us for free. Extra treat. How sweet. I just wanted something sugary. We just got a message with our plan for the first day. I'm going to take you out here. It says we'll go to a place hidden from tourists and other things. We'll be out of phone connection starting at 6 tonight. It's like, get ready to disconnect from the world. Be ready for disconnect. Guys, we went to North Face and I found this cool thermos bag. You can stash coins, case, and cash in it. Look at these cute slippers. Muslim bought these daily shoes. They're super soft and warm inside. Anyway, we hit the mall and here I am. You haven't seen me in ages. They've got everything here. We just bought a bunch of stuff for no reason. Everything I've been hunting for in Moscow for weeks is right here on the ground floor.
Как тебе бренд мой? Губки, пистиком, бантиком. Смотри, бровки. Баночки у нас хорошие, влитые и стеклянные.
А вот этот мне подойдет такой?
Подойдет. А вот
Расскажите поподробнее, тебе подойдет?
Подойдет.
Why we're running around the shops and malls of Anchorage like crazy? Because everything here is tax-free. Meanwhile, California has the highest taxes, like a 10% tax on any purchase. So if you buy a computer for $2,500, you are paying an extra $250. Hello! Come on, let me show you our track. So here's our van, this is our sofa, table and a resort seat. Ilya, we're like in an apartment. I'm going to sleep here mostly, because we've been told our conditions will be such that if someone wants to lie down quickly, they can. Nothing here is mine, it's all common. And here's the big bed, and I somehow didn't notice, but there is more space for sleeping. And guys, here is our bathroom. Toilet, check. Shower cabin, double check. So we have our first stop. Look how interesting it is. Vitamins are sold at the gas station, and they claim it's the best ice cream in America. We are about to find out. This ice cream is so easy to get along with. It has different flavors, like there are probably 15 of them or more. Damn, this is really one of the most delicious and creamy ice creams I've ever tasted in my life. Muslim has been gone for about 20 minutes now. Muslim, where have you been? He just says, I was running.
Странно, твоя футболка сухая совсем не пахнет.
So we've just been warned about what to do if we encounter a bear. And trust me, we will. If there's an emergency, you can take bear spray with you, which sprays 5 meters ahead. But you also need special conditions. Like the wind has to be blowing in the right direction for it to actually hit the bear. Вот здесь?
Все было в снегу, мы хреначили вот по этой дороге, она была закрыта, мы шли на лыжах по ней и поднимались вот майн есть там.
Ага.
Это шахта такая старая, да, все было в снегу.
Это вот зимой вы ездили?
Зимой ездили, да, в марте.
Прикольно.
Во-первых, добро пожаловать на Аляску. Наконец-то мы здесь.
This is Independence Mine, which closed permanently in 1951. But now everyone can come here by car and see under what conditions and with what types of minerals were mined here. Good landscaping, a clean toilet and lunch tables made me very happy.
Видите, вообще все расскажем.
Все не надо, у меня хронометраж не такой большой, видимо.
It was on this trip that I first met a drone.
Аккуратно, держись. Держу.
Я держу за пик.
Приседай.
Ну ты чё, блин, реально стрёмно.
It's a bomb. It just makes you sick terribly, but it's very cool.
Мусик, как тебе первый спот? Как тебе шахта?
Как будто бы мы в Исландии какой-то, очень красиво.
Все плюс-минус.
Плюс-минус все на месте.
While we were driving to the place where we will park our RV and spend the night, it started to rain a lot. Look, we opened the tent like this, and now you can stand without a raincoat, which I don't have. Now there will be rules. I'm really looking forward to the rules. I'm very interested. So from the main thing today, we remain here. We will enjoy nature and the views, and in the morning we'll go to a small hike. You can also swim in the chilling Body and Soul Lake, which turned out to be very tempting for many of our fellow travelers. RV water is limited. If it's possible to wash dishes in parking lots or in the river, we do so. We cook everything together. There will be a shower every 2-3 days in RV parks. Each shelf in the car is marked with a certain color. You can put personal items in the blue one, the green one contains food, and of course all soft bags can be placed in such boxes. Look at all this food we have now. Salmon, salad, sausages, Greek yogurt, super, everything is fine. Of course, we sit as much as possible while driving. Well, if we suddenly get up, there's a golden rule. Do not walk with a knife. That's how our RV shakes while driving.
Уютно. Уютные тарелочки побрякают.
This truck is going to spread out like this. Figure it out. We're waiting for the separation. Spread it already.
А что здесь раздвигается?
Everything. These cabins, they are level with the walls.
Шоки с этого.
Вот эта хуйня вроде раздвигается, и вон там сбоку. Он прям вот так раздвигается, и тут квартира. Квартира на Манхэттене.
Я в шоке.
Muslim, I'll put my purse here, okay? right here.
Подождите, сначала мальчики, а потом девочки. Кошмар.
У нас квартира едет.
I'm in a hurry. Look how much space has become. I'm just in shock. What kind of transformers are these? Илья, смотри, какая красота.
Лиз, а там сказали, плавать с утра можно.
Плаваем?
Очень кьют, уебищные образы вот такие вот начинаются.
Уебищные образы начала.
Да.
Here we had literally an hour to walk, see the surroundings, trample the moss. In short, get high before cooking our fancy dinner.
Я Жека из ПТУ. А я Лена из беременна 16.
I'm Lena, and I'm pregnant. I'm washing potatoes.
Нет, Лиз, это девочки моют картошку.
Мне кажется, мы больше пиздим о том, как мы моем картошку.
It's very funny that you need to save water, and I just turned it off like this, you know? I turn it off, turn it on, turn it off, turn it on. I'm a ninja. Girls, cut it for now. Cut faster.
Режьте быстрее.
Рецепт картошка кусочками.
А что вы делаете?
Картошку. 7 человек.
It's a freaking house, you know?
Картошка 20 минут, девки?
15 minutes. I tried to wash it and the water wasn't coming out.
Такой плавный переход.
Потом он
Быстро они ее порежут.
It's brilliant, really. Damn, this is a fish that was caught with his own hands. Can you imagine?
Руками, одной и второй. Ну с ним прошло только 24 часа.
Он хочет уже вернуться.
Ну, уютно, такое детская
Уютно,
хуйня,
как
знаешь, вот это лагерь,
Ага.
вот это пиздеж, только взрослый лагерь, блядь, с драмами, с каким-то пиздецом уже, который происходит. Если бы этого не было, я думаю, я бы расстроился.
And so the table turned into a luxurious double bed.
Двухместные девчонки, если что, да?
Here is a companion for you, but we retire behind our screen. The guys have a screen like this. And look at me. Will you film me later? Can you make me up in the morning and film this, please? Can you?
Ты раньше всех просыпаешься на 3 часа.
Cool, right? We're closing up too. Fuck, who goes to the toilet at the night? You guys just missed this. We were lighting the gas here and we all ducked down. It smells like gas, it stinks.
Ой, какие огоньки красивые. Да, очень красивая.
Как вам? Слушай, так на 0,5 такое ощущение, как будто тут 4-комнатная квартира, блядь.
Смотри.
О, отлично.
How great that there are so many of us here. Muslim, this is very funny because you're really a blue bill 1 year before.
Мы в этом фильме, называется «Синий фильм». Там синее все на Б.
Блу, наверное.
Синий жук, блядь. Синий жук.
Good morning. Короче, ночью. No, it's not a video call. It's like just a vlog.
In short, at 2 a.m. a heavy downpour began. At first it was drizzling and then it just started. And I think, well, that's it. It's a flood. I immediately thought that we don't have any threshold. But no, there is. There, you see? A red thing. This is a threshold. For some reason, I thought that we didn't have it. Well, that's it. I can just visualize the car starting to roll backward, rolling off into the distance, tumbling away, and I'm pondering what on earth I'm going to hold on to. I started tugging at every object in the dark, and everything is twitching. Nothing is static. So I thought, okay, I'm going to hold on the wall. I woke up at about 6:50 when the alarm went off. The guys are still snoozing away. In the end, I decided to splash my face with ice water. I come out of the bathroom like this. Never do this. If you have warm water, for the love of all that's holy, don't wash your face with cold water. And this little gadget is a real lifesaver. I'm so happy I bought it on the last day, like a thermos, but more like a magic bag. Where are we going anyway? Muslim says, okay, let's sleep in the coffin. When you're traveling long distances by the car, you don't get much time for physical activity. So you have to seize every opportunity. You should know what a thrill it is. We are climbing higher and higher. That's it, look at all we've gone through. Such a string of winding roads.
Посмотрите, какая красота!
So I'm washing the dishes for the girls, cooking eggs and making tea. Everything needs to be ready for breakfast. How is the water, by the way, in the pond?
Тепло.
Why are you lying? He said that it was the coolest water in his life. It wasn't just us having breakfast this morning, there was also this adorable creature. I have no idea what he found, probably some berries. In short, everyone was feasting on breakfast. And then we drove on to Husky Park. We arrived at the farm and look at all these other dogs here. These are all puppies of sled dogs. And as it turns out, trips with these little furballs are no picnic. First of all, the so-called managers have long flights, like in a wagon like this, without sleep. If you fall asleep, you could freeze to death. And the second and the most terrifying thing, if the car suddenly overturns, the dogs will just run off for the remaining 30 miles, because they are destination guys.
They will go to Nome with or without you. And I'll talk about that later too.
We arrived out of season, so I asked a park employee to send me a video from her recent Finnish dog trip, and it was just wow.
Илья!
Она меня отшивает. Она мне пальцы только что грызла.
Илья, ты отшит!
Katya pipes up. Hey, did anyone accidentally pour themselves a coffee? Otherwise, how could it have disappeared so quickly? So I say, alright guys, let's turn out all our pockets. Who poured coffee for themselves? Oh, I have such white circles under my eyes. Strange, they're usually black. We spend about 5-6 hours a day on the road. Of course, I didn't take a time lapse there. Guys, look what I found at the gas station. A short cake. This is the same one we had with the guys in Hawaii. Red velvet, 32 grams of sugar. They said that's about the same as a can of cola. It's fine. Vlad said that I thought it was a lot, but apparently it's normal. Because for the next 24 hours we won't have any proper stops or communication. And the short cake is my little joy. That's it, guys. Have a good day without communication. The goal is to not to be eaten by grizzlies. We landed again at a stop like this. There is a wonderful spot here, perfect for fishing. I understand that in America you need to get permission, right?
На все,
Все же получили разрешение?
на все же,
Ссылочку прислать?
Брали группа крови, у кого какая, у вас брали?
конечно. А манту делали?
Манта
у меня 10.
Everything needs permission here, by the way. For locals it's about $30, and for visitors I think it's something about $200. And they also said that there are bears here, so don't wander too far away. I asked, are there really bears? Well, yeah, there are black ones, and brown ones, and grizzlies too. Really? I'd love to see a footprint.
А у нас есть в Орби пластиковый такой футпринт, слышишь? Надо положить и пугать. Вокруг орбиты ночью делаешь, братан, да. Вокруг орбиты.
Ночью, прикиньте, футпринты на этом нарисовать.
We're in such a wonderful forest. I mean, it's a forest, if you haven't noticed. We've got these beautifully planted Christmas trees standing straight up, looking like they're reaching for the sky. It's like it's been cold here forever. But no, the wind isn't too bad. We're about to be completely out of touch for 24 hours, so we're heading to the Denali highway. Yes, the Denali highway. Our final destination is the city Paxson. We warned as many friends as we could about where we were going and the road we take. Unfortunately, we don't have a subscription to a special app that lets you send messages via satellite. It costs about $400. This whole forest we're driving through and this highway itself are pretty unpopular with tourists. It's mostly just hunters, fishermen, and the occasional lost soul.
Такой странный автобус. Смотри, голубой, старый, без окон, блядь.
We stopped again. We still have another 100 miles to go to our destination city. But we won't stop there today. We'll stop somewhere in between. No worries though. We were given these film cameras to take 72 frames throughout the trip. So we need to snap some photos. Ilya is directing a shot for me like a pro.
Вот так вот.
Нет, Илья, не надо лучше.
Но она волчья, наверное, да?
Она по-любому волчья.
Ну а этот корень-то... Ну давай вот просто вот так вот. Вот так вот.
Давай.
Давай. Такую фотосессию из листьев, и там где-то Лиза. Рябинина Рябина. Ой, славянка. Это будет разъем.
Да?
Это вообще, нам нужно на конкурс подаваться.
Two dudes just drove by, hunters. They pull up alongside our window and ask Vlad, "Are you guys hunters too?" Vlad says, "No," confirming that we definitely don't have any weapons. They reply, "But we do." Then they mention they hunt moose, which turns out you can't hunt here. I say, "Damn, what if they shoot us?" Vlad reassures me, "Now you would at least have to dress up in a moose costume and run around." I'm like, "I'm ready. I brought it with me." He's walking like a king.
Мы подумали, такие звуки, сейчас волк пришел, а это утка говорящая. Давай разговаривать с ней. Только нужно подобрать такой звук, чтобы она тебе ответила. Нужно делать звук, чтобы она подумала, что мы тоже утки. Я и говорю.
We inflated the boat.
Приманка для бобра.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Guys, there is a duck!
Where? Бля, нихуя себе, бобер несет эту хуйню.
Бля, где? Охренеть.
Не, давай ты сделай все нормально, ты лицо компании. Ты вот видел, как я не говорила? Guys, there is a duck!
Where?
Here!
So in short, we played the duck game and ended up at the fantastic spot. We've arrived at our campsite for the night. We are going to make a bonfire now. The tree we found in forest was just lying there, so we took it and for the big fire. Now we are going to chop it into pieces and spend the night here. What do you want? Hi, 3 pieces of gum, please.
Подождите секунду. По 2 осталось давать.
А с наклейками?
С наклейками закончились, надо было раньше приходить.
До вас пока дойдешь.
Ilya, how do you like it?
Очень вкусно.
Я вижу.
Закат.
Там закат начинается.
Ilyusha, show me your wand. Anyway, we're sitting around the campfire and I say, "Damn guys, we need to clean up the food ASAP or it's going to smell like a buffet and attract bears." Artyom chimes in, "Yeah, I think when people are yelling like this and the fire is blazing, the bear won't come within a kilometer. Meanwhile, the music plays."
Медведь на классику, на Моцарта идет.
Again, so it was either Cartier from my girlfriend or postcard to my mom.
Yeah. But your mom don't give a fuck about any postcards in that way. But you
We've already played the game, that's it, we're home. I tell Ilya and Muslim, I've been wearing these socks for 3 days now. They smell so delicious, like they've just come out of the wash. I ask, Ilya, what kind of socks do you have?
вот такие вот сетка.
I say, Ilya, how are you going to tackle the uphill track to the glacier tomorrow?
3 дня уже хожу.
Good night, everyone. We're off to bed. Пока-пока. To be continued.